Star Trek, Picard's Jack Crusher actor hopes for spin-off as a massive dinner party. Star Trek, Picard's Jack Crusher actor, Ed Speleers, has shared his hopes for a potential spin-off, likening it to a massive dinner party. The prospect of Star Trek Legacy has had a hugely positive response from fans and stars alike, all of whom are keen for the story of Picard's 25th century to continue. The ending of Star Trek Picard Season 3 teased a potential spin-off series that followed the adventures of Captain 7 of 9, Jerry Ryan, and the crew of the USS Enterprise G. While Star Trek Legacy remains hypothetical, it hasn't stopped fans asking the stars for their opinions on a potential Picard spin-off. Ed Speleers commented on the potential spin-off during Star Trek The Cruise via Trek Movie during a panel discussion about Star Trek Picard Season 3. Members of the Star Trek Picard cast were asked about Star Trek Legacy, prompting John DeLanke and Ed Speleers to share their own perspectives on the hypothetical spin-off. Read John DeLanke and Ed Speleers' quotes below. Ed Speleers, Star Trek future depends on Picard Legacy spin-off. Having been introduced as the successor to both Admiral Jean-Luc Picard, Patrick Stewart, and Dr. Beverly Crusher, Gates McFadden, in Star Trek Picard Season 3, Ed Speleers' Jack Crusher is an important character for Star Trek's future. However, as Star Trek Legacy remains a hypothetical project for now, there's nowhere else in the current crop of Star Trek TV shows for Ed Speleers to appear as Jack Crusher. Star Trek Discovery is set in Starfleet's far future, long after Jack Crusher would have died, and the same is true of the in-development Star Trek Starfleet Academy series. Star Trek Lower Decks and Star Trek Prodigy both take place before the start of Star Trek Picard, meaning that Beverly and Jack would still be in hiding. Star Trek Legacy is, therefore, the only place to continue Jack Crusher's story. If the proposed Star Trek Picard spin-off doesn't get the green light, then Jack Crusher could just fade away, his adventures continuing in novels and comic books. That feels criminal for a character with such potential for future adventures on screen, especially as Ed Speleers is keen to continue playing the role of Jack Crusher.